Right, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm Wild Sparrow and we are back with another episode of Season 2 of Going Under. We are still WCW 1999. I haven't touched this game in a while, so I don't really remember it. I know we're still on our second week. I cancelled every other television show but Saturday Night. Great choice again. And here's a weekly report on our battle with WDW. They have more star power than us. That is affecting our image. They have better workers than us, so fans are turning to them. But we are the more professional promotion thanks to our higher production values. Alright then. Let's fix that. Let's make it all, a nice little, maybe a 70 will make us better or worse. I'm trying to lose here. I'm trying to kill the company here. Trying to do it before Vinnie Mac buys us out in 2001. Obviously, that's not a scripted event because EWR does not have scripted events. It'd be nice, though, I think. The later games, like 2013 and onwards, which means 2013 and 2016, OCWs have scripted events. Don't know about the ones before. I know 2005 doesn't. Right, so without further ado, let's get on with our week. This is much faster. They've signed Lance Russell. Ow, my ears. They have signed Lance Russell. It's much faster than TW because, it's a lot less details. TW has this massive database that our good friend Mildly Amusing works on, and it's a handful, People should appreciate what he does more. Just saying. Saturday. Alright, let's do it. Saturday night. Who are our champions? Do we have any feuds? So Kidman is our Cruiserweight champion. Scott Hall is the United States champion. Barry Horowitz is the World Heavyweight champion. He's also the tag team champion with Chris Jericho, and Chris Jericho is the television champion. Alright. So, let's have, to open this show, we're going to have a 1v1 singles match. Kidman versus Chris Jericho for the Is he not eligible? He might not be eligible. Lightweights only. Is Barry Horowitz a lightweight? Can he be a lightweight? Barry. Where's Barry? He's a heavyweight. Why isn't Chris Jericho a lightweight though? He should be a lightweight. Right? I don't know. Well, do we have any debuts? Nope. And no turns either. We have this, we have the Latino World Order. Alright. Let's match interview angle match. Let's have a 1v1 singles Chris Jericho versus Scott Hall for the United States title. Yeah, that's the one. And Chris Jericho goes over cleanly with celebration by Chris Jericho. Select purpose. Put Chris Jericho over. Yes. Alright, we need to have 3 matches and a minimum of 7 segments. So Chris Jericho beats Scott Hall for the United States Championship. After that, I'm gonna have Chris Jericho versus Scott Hall for the United States Championship. And Chris Jericho's going over. No, wait. Scott Hall is going over. Cleanly. Scott Hall celebrates. And yeah. Put Scott Hall over. And then we're going to change things up a little bit. And we're going to have 1v1 singles. Chris Jericho versus Scott Hall for the United States Championship. And Chris Jericho's going over. cleanly. And he'll celebrate at the end. Purpose. Put Chris Jericho over. Next up, we're going to have an interview with Scott Hall. Survey time. About Chris Jericho. And they're going to hype an upcoming match that isn't going to happen because we already had 3. Come on, I'm not going to book the same match 4 times in a row, right? I'm not going to book the same match 4 times in a row. I'm going to book the same match with someone else. I'm going to book Chris Jericho versus Scott Hall versus Chip Minton. Don't even know who Chip Minton is. Don't care. He's fighting for the United States Championship. And Chris Jericho loses first, and Chris Jericho wins. Scott Hall loses first. Chip Minton takes the last fall. Cleanly. And there's no aftermath at all. There's not even that option. Right, so that happens. Next up, we have 2v2. It's going to be Chris Jericho and Barry Horowitz versus Scott Hall, and Chip Minton. Because why not? For the World Tag Team Championships. And Barry Horowitz wins. Chip Minton gets the fall. Cleanly. Select aftermath. The losers argue to set up Minton versus Hall next week, if I remember. And we're going to put Jericho and Horowitz over. Oh, that wasn't the final segment? Alright. Then we're going to have this week 1v1 singles. Scott Hall main eventing against Chip Minton. I need Mild here to tell me who Chip Minton is. Who is he? Select result. Scott Hall wins cleanly, and after he wins. He does a beatdown to put him over. All right, let's start the show. Greatest show ever. I actually have like 3 good matches, which are the Jericho-Hall matches, and then Jericho-Hall. Oh, I got a new tag team. Nice. Jericho-Hall. Nice. Chris Jericho was sluggish, didn't put much effort in. Scott Hall lost overness. Jericho gained overness. Alright. Jericho was sluggish again, but the United States Championship gained an image. Scott Hall remains in the ring. Chris Jericho was sluggish. Scott Hall lost overness. Jericho gained overness. God damn it. Ah, man. Scott Hall is backstage. He always delivers the promo goodness. He was on Hype Central tonight, this time for a match with Chris Jericho. Can you believe that I just marked out who's Lance Wright? Who the fuck's Lance Wright? Elimination bout. Jericho versus Hall versus Minton for the United States Championship. Chris Jericho taps Chip Minton out. Jericho and Horowitz retain the Tag Team Championships. This was a dud. God damn it. Scott Hall versus Chip Minton is the main event. Big pile driver. Scott Hall was sluggish. Overall rating 65. How the fuck was that a 65? Stupid interview with Scott Hall being good on the microphone. Putting everything a little bit higher. Never give Scott Hall microphone time. Should remember that. Right. Let's see what our rating was. We overused Chris Jericho and Scott Hall. The Giant wants a match or 2 with Raven. Overused Chip Minton. But not Barry Horowitz. We didn't overuse Barry Horowitz. He was just in 1 match. 1.22. Is that good? Is that good? I don't remember. I don't remember. Can I check that in history? No, I can't. Well, shit. Well, that does it for this episode. It was a 10-minute episode. Nice. Didn't even plan that out. If you like this, leave a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and we'll see where this takes us on the next episode. Bye!